Hello. So I got Wi-Fi again. Hee hee. Hello, hello. And now that I have full access to everything on my laptop again, I thought I would make a YouTube tag for all my followers to get to know me better. Let's see. I'm searching for tags. Sending it to only my biggest fans. So, let's see. What are some good tags? Guten Tag. Not like an about me tag. Get to know me tag. Alright. Alright. So here it is. Oh, you've got to be Oh my god, why does nobody put the questions on the description? SMH. Okay. No, I don't want this. Okay. Number 1, what is your middle name? Funny that you ask, because I don't have one, and I've always gotten really mad at my parents for not giving me an option, because I don't like the way my name is pronounced in English. So, yeah, my mom told me that they were in between Mariana, lol, which I don't really like. So, and like Sophia, which I would have loved to be named. Yeah, they were in between those, but then because this is a hetero world, and my dad was like, oh, obsessed with the Doors. Jim Morrison's girlfriend's name was Pamela, so my dad always liked that name, and in Spanish it sounds really nice. It's Pamela, Pamela. So I think it means like sweet, like honey. Lol. Um, yeah, so that's me. I have no middle name. My mom doesn't either. My dad's middle name is Angel. My brother's middle name is Alejandro. Fun facts. What's my favorite color? It used to be purple. Like my brand used to be Purple Pants Pam. In MySpace, I would be like Purple Pants Pam. That was my username. Cause my friend, I had this friend in like elementary or like 6th grade is when I got it, and or maybe fifth. No, 6th grade. No, 5th grade. She was like, "Oh, there's this thing called MySpace, blah blah blah." Wait, why am I going on a tangent? But anyway, she was like, "What's your favorite color?" And I was like, "Purple." And then her sister was like, "Okay, you're Purple Pants Pam." Okay. One time, actually, never mind. So yeah, purple. I used to love everything purple. I still like. I don't really identify with it anymore. I only identify it because I used to identify with it, and it just has a special place in my heart because no one ruined purple for me, so that's good. And like Prince is really, a good hype up for that. Who was my first best friend? I think it's in between. So this is when I lived in Mexico, and it's in between this girl whose name was Alejandra. Sorry. Her name was Alejandra, and honestly, sometimes I tell my mom, like, remember Alejandra? And she's like, not that well, bitch. And I remember this vividly. Like, I was like maybe 5, and I used to just go, because we lived in the same, like, neighborhood. And I used to walk to her house, and her house, I remember that it was, like, kind of excluded. And I would like have to walk through trees to get to it, and yeah, there was like a swing, and she was really quiet. She was really pretty, and she had like um, hazel eyes and like really long black hair, and she wore braids. But yeah, so her. But I used to talk more with this girl called Beatty. I think her name was Beatty, which was probably short for something, but at the time I just called her Beatty. I think that was her name. Yeah, we used to hang a lot, and that was my first best friend, I would say. And then my first best friend in the States is this girl. Her name's Carolina. I met her in the fourth grade, the first grade that I got thrown into all English classes. So I was kind of scared, but like everyone here is Mexican, so yeah, Carolina and I got along super well. I used to hang out with her like every day. In the fifth grade, I would go to her house every day. So yeah, shout out to her. I miss her a lot. She lives in Mexico, and like we still are in touch, but yeah, I miss her. How tall am I? Oof, this is 30 questions. Yikes. I am 5'6". Cats or dogs? I can't choose. I have a sentimental tie to both, so I can't choose both of them for separate reasons. Funniest moment throughout school. One of them is when, so in the eighth grade, my friend, who was my best friend, Sylvia, and I had Spanish class together, and um, one time she used to always prank me. One time I had to go up to the board in front of the class, and Sylvia was like, "Dude, you have like period stains on your pants," and that was so fucking funny, cause for her obviously, cause I was like so shy, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm so fucked," cause I had really light wash pants on, and I just remember like me making a fool of myself, cause I was walking like the way like backwards so that people wouldn't see the back of my pants. And Sylvia just was laughing so hard the entire time, and I was trying to present. Oh my god, that bitch. So that's a funny memory. And another one is when I like peed my pants because this was in high school. I think I think I was a freshman or a sophomore, and it was with Sylvia again, and we were we had gotten out of class, but um, right before class ended, something was really funny, so we couldn't stop laughing. We were like, you know how when you laugh and you like your face hurts, like that's how we were, and I couldn't stop that I peed my pants. Like I was laughing so hard that I actually peed my pants in like between in a passing period. So I think about that, and yeah, that just makes me laugh so hard because that's so cringy. Um, how many countries have I visited? I've just visited Mexico, I guess Mexico, US, and Canada. Yeah, so three. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yeah, UT Austin. What was your favorite worst subject in high school? My favorite was art. I took art for two, I want to say 2 years, and that was really fun. It was great, great release. My worst subject. Calculus was pretty annoying, but it was still funny because my classmates were fun. My favorite drink, something agave based, baby. Favorite animal, I don't have a favorite animal. I like all animals. Favorite perfume. Right now it's called Atelier Cologne, I think, and it's based in Paris, and it's just like little, like, I don't know. It just smells good. All the like cologne things. Uh, tea or coffee? Tea for wholesome reasons, but coffee for taste reasons. What would you name your children? So I've thought about this and talked about this before. Um, I would want to name my daughter or whomever Soledad, which means solitude. But you could, uh, her nickname could be Sol, which means sun. That's like poetry. Or like Esperanza, which means hope. But in Spanish, it's like a pretty common name, so it's not like silly, I guess. And it also sounds really nice, like Esperanza or Soledad. Soledad is such a beautiful name. Um, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. In terms of men, uh, I used to want to name them Santiago because I really like the name Santiago, and like Santi is a really cool nickname. Um, yeah, but I haven't given much thought to men. For women, I would also like Maria Jose, which means Mary, like Joseph, I guess. But Maria Jose, like I like when girls also have men's names, and yeah, it's just nice. What sports do you play or have? Oh my god, for men, I love the name Mahmoud. Oh, and yeah, I really like names in Arabic, like Noor, which means light, beautiful, beautiful. But Mahmoud is like, wow, so beautiful. Also, like after Mahmoud Darwish, who was a Palestinian poet and writes really beautifully. Okay, what sports do you play or have you played? Tennis, soccer, volleyball, basketball, track. I've done swimming, and I think that's all. Yeah. Favorite book? Right now, Asada Shakur's autobiography. But also Siddhartha. That book changed my life. Yeah. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Tarmar, Jenin, um, Amy Lee, amazing. Um, Eric Conover, before, not really as much now. Um, that's kind of all I can think of right now. Like that's all. That's everyone I watch primarily right now. I used to watch Shane Dawson's like vlogs because it was so funny, but I don't think he does like vlogs like daily vlogs anymore. Yeah, so those are my top four, I guess. Mm, what is your favorite movie? Favorite movie right now? It's Call Me by Your Name. Yeah, I would say Blue is the warmest color, but after I read how the girls were uncomfortable and how the director like made them uncomfortable, that just kind of turns me off from it. But Blue is the warmest color for sure. Or sorry, Call Me by Your Name. Yeah. Also Moonlight. They're all like queer movies. Are you single or taken? I'm taken. Yeah. Seems to Viteja Bonuru. But sometimes I can't pronounce the last name. So I have to practice. Um, what's your idea of an ideal first date? So because I identify a lot with being or having air in my astrology birth chart, my ideal first date slash low key partner is someone that just like does shit spontaneously and they just kind of like go with whatever attracts them like off the spot and just kind of go with the flow and like don't take things too seriously and just like are down to earth and yeah, so I would say something like I can't even plan it. That's because it's ideal. something where like we go do something and then like we just walk around and find some place and go inside and like see a fucking band or like go to a museum or like you can't plan it. That's my ideal first date. Something that can't be planned, but like is actively and like actively engaged in like pursuing, I guess, or like being prolonged, but naturally. Yeah, and something that's really fun. Like I like people that don't take themselves too seriously. So yeah, just that, and something that like stimulates my curiosity, because I'm a Gemini and I like that, and I like learning new things and going to new places like at all times. Okay. How many girlfriends, boyfriends have you had? I've had two boyfriends before this, and I have never had a girlfriend. Like, I've seen women and gone on dates, but never had a girlfriend. So, yeah. Favorite memory from childhood? Uh, One of them is so I used to live in the same neighborhood in Mexico as my grandparents, my paternal grandparents. One of them is I would walk to my grandpa's house, my grandpa and grandma's house, and he used to have a computer. He used to have like an office like on the first floor. So I would walk and he would be expecting me, and I would just sit on his lap, and he would let me play solitaire, and just like we would just talk and like we would play solitaire on his computer. Yeah, that's a good memory. Do you speak any different languages and how well? Um, Spanish, lo hablo muy bien, es mi primer idioma. Se me olvidó un poquito porque he vivido aquí como desde que tenía 8 años, entonces 10, 14 años ya he vivido aquí, la mayoría de mi vida, pero tomé clases en el colegio para poder desarrollar mi vocabulario y ayuda un poquito, pero todavía quiero desarrollarlo más como lo tengo en inglés, especialmente en cómo lo escribo, aparte de cómo lo hablo. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I have an older brother. He's older by 3 years. How would you describe your fashion sense? Oh my god. Right now it's like a combination of Princess Nokia. Even though I don't really try for that much, like that was my phase last summer. But like I still have the remnants of it because I still have the clothes. So Princess Nokia and like Meow, which is a brand based out of LA/New York. It's pretty small but pretty successful, and they're like kind of 90s, like Clueless vibes, like very tight clothes, and like cool patterns and cool like slick back hair with like pins. Yeah, I like that a lot. But overall, I would say my fashion sense goes against my mom's wishes. My entire life, it will probably be like that. I've never like dressed like a girly girl, quotes, because I'm not shaming, but um, I could be femme, I could be like masculine, like I don't care as long as I feel good and like I don't have to feel comfortable, but if I do, that's a big plus. Um, yeah, I just like, yeah, I don't, it's hard to describe, but I like wearing a lot of black. I like wearing colors. I'm pretty malleable. Um, I like skater culture right now, so I want to kind of emulate that as best as I can. Like, I would also be down to be a skater girl, lol. So, yeah, there's this one girl whose style is my number one inspo right now. Um, I will show you. I will show you. Her name's Cabrina Adams. She's a skater girl. I'm pretty sure she's younger than me. She's from New York. She's like in a collective called the Skate Kitchen. They like film skate movies, and they're pretty popular. She has like almost 9,000 followers. Um, she's like kind of my inspo. Like, can you see that? Like, her pants are my fucking inspo. Like, she just dresses super cool. She's this one. She also wears like, she doesn't wear the same shoes. I like her pants there. Um, yeah, like she's just so cool. I want to be her friend. Okay. What's my favorite restaurant? Right now it is. That's hard. Um, can I skip this? I'm gonna skip this because this is gonna take me like 10 minutes to figure out. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Right now, a series of unfortunate events: The Office, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Lost, Breaking Bad, uh, United States of Terra. Uh, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, Skins. PC or Mac? Neither. What phone? What phone do you have? But if I had to choose PC, what phone do you have? I have a bitch phone. The iPhone 8. Tell us one of your bad habits. I am sometimes very inconsiderate of people's time, energy, emotions, everything, because I'm too, like, I go with the flow, and for myself, that's good. Like, I don't care if I damage my own whatever by doing this, but sometimes that, like, transfers onto other people in my life, and that's when it becomes a problem. So yeah, sometimes I do that, and I don't want to be like that. So yeah. Okay. Thanks for listening to my tag, and if you finished all of it, then I'm very impressed. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.